I'm Antoine Rose.
And I'm Dorico Dabney, and we hope to provide you with a little bit of information just to let you know how this project came about, where it currently is, and where we hope to take it.
I originally pitched this idea to Dorico as a comedy, slash dramatic, whatever, and kind of put a little spin on it. So,
Yeah, I took that, and I wasn't really feeling the whole comedy movie thing with the four fraternity brothers. I put a little bit of a spin on it. I kept the fraternity brothers. We added one additional main character, a female, to the group, and we knew we would need some additional help with writing this script, so we added some more people to our creative team. On our creative team, in addition to the two of us, we have Suzette Laston as one of the writers, Emily Wright, and Brian Hawkins, who are also helping us out with this project.
Currently, as it is, it exists as a pilot. I'm gonna give you a little bit about the four main characters, which is Chase, Alex, Tristan, and Devon, and there's one female, only female, which is Cammy. It's almost like Girlfriends, but with a male's twist to it. So,
Yeah, I don't know about the Girlfriends thing, but we did put a spin on it. I guess you could put it in the mindset of a Girlfriends or a Friends or Sex in the City, but less comedy than you see in some of those. More dramatic. There's a lot of melodrama into it, so it's going to appeal to a specific type of audience. Now, I'm sure most people are going to think we took the traditional spin and just created some fictional characters, but that's not the case. These characters are actually created off of real people in real life situations. Now, the sequence in which they happen are all randomized, but we've kind of changed the names a little bit to protect the guilty.
As he said, the stories are real for the most part. The Cove is just a story, for the viewers to go on a journey with these five friends and a lot of their familiar challenges.
Now, see, when we talk about the Cove itself, it's a TV drama. It's about love. It's about relationships. It's about challenges. It's about failures. It's about obstacles. It's about hope and aspirations. That's what we're talking about when we talk about the Cove.
These characters are so real, you never will believe that this is real.
Like really, some of the characters. Take for instance the man who's playing the leading role, Jace. This guy, black male interior designer, and he's heterosexual. Come on, where does that happen at? Living in Atlanta?
And like Alex, no one ever believed a guy who drove a Benz now is riding the bus and living with his homeboy. So, it's things like this that's going on in the Cove.
Or, for instance, Devon. Devon is a 40-plus some-odd-year-old character. He's a gynecologist, yet still hanging out with his frat brothers who range in age from their late 20s to late 30s. Nobody believes that happens. Well, at least not on TV. But in real life, it happens.
And Tristan. Tristan is that homeboy that, his character is believable. Hey, Tristan is that, like I said, he needs help. He needs hoes anonymous. He needs something, you know what I'm saying?
Tristan definitely needs help, but also to round out the team, we have Cammy. Cammy's the lone female in the group. She's an intelligent, beautiful young lady, but having a hard time keeping and maintaining a relationship. She's just not successful at it.
That happens in everyday life too. So
I guess this is true. She's believable as well.
On all jokes aside, what we're trying to do is drum up, a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for?
Support.
And we're doing things like putting it on, things like Facebook.
We got it on Twitter,
YouTube,
Vimeo, your typical social media sites.
So and then we're gonna do something a little bit different with what we call audio sods.
It's an audio sode. It's a new kind of term we're playing with. Well, really not that new. An audio sode is basically a mini episode that's made to be heard, kind of like a drama that you hear on the radio.
Almost like if you read a book and you draw your own image when you read a book. So with an audio sode, it's like you hear the sound, you hear the story, and you draw your own conclusion, your own vivid image in your mind.
What we're really doing here, we've created something slightly different. We like to call it a the digital pitch. This is where we're using this social media and we're also pitching this idea to kind of have that 1-2 punch kind of effect. We want to drum up support at the same time that we're actually pitching this idea. So that's what we're doing with the social media and creating the audio sods that we spoke about earlier. Now the audio sod, again, we're creating this, and it's going to be an opportunity for students and other amateurs who are trying to get started to get some experience doing voice acting and to actually just really put their name out there as something to really add to their portfolio.
So what the Cove is, again, it's a TV show that's quite not a TV show.
Yeah, it hasn't got there yet, but if you assist us and if you're able to help us with the support we're seeking, we can get it to that status to be that show.
Remember, it's 5 friends in pursuit of success and happiness, struggling to find balance of who they were, who they aspire to be, and who they really are. So we need your financial support, your social support, to make this show a reality.
Yeah, we would love the financial support, but more importantly, we do appreciate you spreading the word. So share it on your Twitter, on your Facebook. We would love that type of support. So I guess rounding out this conversation about the Cove, I'm one of the creators of the Cove. I'm Dorico Dabney.
And I'm Antoine Rose.